Hi guys, Lita here. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lita from Art with Lita, and you are most welcome here. Today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook spread. This is going to be a video that's in two parts, so this is part one. As you can see, I have filled up my sketchbook with various Christmas things, and I'm going to start work on the candy canes here. There's not much to say. These are green and red candy canes. I marked off, I put a little R in all the green stripes and a little red in all the red stripes so that I could just easily remember and know where the various colors go. As you can see, I'm putting down a fluorescent orange where the red goes. That's because these Ohuhu water markers, they're semi-transparent, so that means I can layer them and get new, fresh colors. So I put down the fluorescent orange, knowing that it would shine through the red layer, and it would just make the red a little bit brighter and just a little bit more vibrant. So that's what I did there. And then I can go in with a deeper, darker red and add just a little bit of shadow here and there, and help bring out some highlights and a little bit of shine on these candy canes. I grew up as a missionary kid in a country in Eastern Europe called Romania, and we were quite poor. We lived in the village. We were not rich missionaries. For Christmas, one of the best things we could get were actually mandarin oranges, and very occasionally a box of candy canes. I have many good fond memories of those Christmases with my oranges, or even better yet, a candy cane. And you know, we would eat them and eat them down to a sharp little point as kids on the one end, and then go around and poke each other with it. That was a lot of fun, and it's something that just brings back just a lot of good memories for me as I was making these candy canes. I'm going in there with the other side of the marker now, which it's a fine, like felt tip pen type of deal, and I'm just adding some little lines. In my reference photo, I could see a few darker lines running through the green part of the candy cane, so I'm just trying to get those in, and my green wasn't dark enough, so I've picked up a different green. What color do you make white when you're dealing with the white of the page? Well, in my marker set, I had a very, very light peachy yellow color. So that's what I decided to make the white part of the candy canes. I had to make them stand out from the page somehow, so that was it. I could not find my Jelly Roll pen, so I'm using my acrylic painter's marker, or whatever it's called. The candy cane still felt just a little bit flat to me, so I got out my colored pencils, and I'm adding just a little bit of a darker color on the sides of the various bands, so I can just bring out an even greater depth into these candy canes. I really wanted these to look nice, so I spent a good bit of time working on them. And another thing, with a colored pencil, I'm able to go in and get that little point just as it's wrapping around the candy cane. Just as the color is wrapping around the candy cane, I can put in that sharp little point, and it makes it even, I don't know, it just gives it a little extra bit of realism. It makes it look even better. I'm working on the drink now. As you can see, I put that fluorescent orange down again, and I went over it with my light red color. This is actually the exact same red color, and you can see the difference that that fluorescent orange makes. I don't know what type of drink this is, but boy, did it sure look good. Ah, there you go. There's the edge of my water marker set. Again, I'm going to be using a layering technique, so I'm putting down a bright purple, and then I'm going to go over those with another color. And you can see going over them with red just gives me this nice deep reddish color. And then I'm adding just a few dark areas to give it a little bit more realism, give it a little bit more depth. And I realized that my drink was looking awfully flat now, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to deepen up parts of the drink there. I'm being very careful to go around my little bright, I don't know what they are, strawberries, ice cubes, something or another in there. There we go, that's better. Now, in a moment, I'm going to go over it all again with my original red color, and it just ties the whole thing together. It just gives a nice cohesive look to the drink. Painting reflective glass is not my strong suit. It is not my strong point, but I made an attempt, you could say. This glass had a lot of red and orange reflecting in it, so I tried to add that in there, and I do fiddle with it a little bit more later on, and I think in the end it turned out okay. I can look at that and go, yeah, that's definitely the base of the glass. It looks okay. And for the straw, I start out with a fluorescent orange. Then I go over the top of it with a light gray. See how you can layer that and just give it a different looking color. And then I go in with dark black. Let me tell you, that was instant regret. That was just too dark of a color for what I had going on in the sketchbook at this point. So there's nothing I can do about it now. I just need to roll with it and just make a mental note. In the future, even if this straw looks dark in the reference photo, don't make it black. I'm not sure if that little tree there is supposed to be a stir stick or if it's something you can eat while you're enjoying the drink or what, but it was really pretty. I realized I left some empty paper space there. Now I'm just going and I'm going to give that tree just a little bit more definition. You can see how in the tree I was able to go in and add my darker areas with light gray pen first. And after that, I just layered on top of it with a lighter green and whatever colors I wanted, and that gray still stays there underneath, but it doesn't affect the top colors. It's actually a little trick you can do with markers, and it works quite well to add shadow. Going in with my dark green pencil again, just adding a little bit more definition here and there, a little bit darker color here and there, trying to get some depth going. All right, that's it for now. Do join me in part 2 where I finish up this sketchbook page. Be blessed. Vita out.